Hey, beautiful people, you're welcome to today's live. Welcome to today's live. You're welcome. Thanks for joining. Please, as you join, just drop a comment so I know you're here. All right. Thank you. I see you all. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. You can also share the link with your family and friends so they can get to join us. All right. Please share the link so they can get to join us. Thank you for joining. So this is a live stream, so you have the opportunity to interact with me directly. If you have questions, feel free to ask your questions and I will answer them in the course of today's discussion, all right? So we're talking about how you can move to the USA for teaching jobs, all right? So if you're a teacher, you want to move to the USA, there are opportunities for you there, all right? So let's get to talk about that. You're welcome. Please hit the like button as you join and drop a comment. I want to see comments from you guys, all right? So that I'm just sure everything is working well. I really love to get your feedback. All right. Let me see your comments come through. All right. We are here. You know, YouTube takes a second to send out notifications. All right. Okay. Thanks for joining. You guys liking the video. Thank you so much. Thank you for the like. Please, if you're yet to like the video, please give the video a thumbs up. All right, just hit the thumbs up button that is right under your video. All right, just hit the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Princeville Isaac, hi, 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 hi. Thanks for joining. You the best. Thank you. Uchechi, you're welcome. Okay, Princeville, you're from Libreville. Thanks for joining. Please let me know where you're watching from. All right, Flora. Please, my brother can teach, but has a what? You didn't complete your statement. Amaka, hello. Victoria, hello, hello, hello. Jibampe, watching from Kenya. Hi, hi, hi. Grace, you're welcome. Grace and favor for Oluwashe. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please share the link with your friends so they can join us as well. Let's get to talk about how you can move to the USA as a teacher. I'm going to give you like the requirements and the step-by-step guide how you can make it happen to land the USA to teach. It's a path to permanent residency. Right? They give teachers green cards and all of that. So it's a really amazing opportunity. There's currently labor shortage in the teaching sector in the US. So they are actively hiring overseas teacher. So this is your chance to move to the USA. All right. So I'm going to give you all the info, the agencies that are currently hiring, the sponsors, everything, so you can, get a job and move down to USA for work. All right. Love you all. Thank you so much for joining. You guys are the best. If it's your first time here, my name is Jackie, and on this channel, I share info to assist you move abroad. So please do subscribe to the channel so you can be seeing more videos from me. And please drop a comment. Let me know it's your first time here. I always have something special for first time viewers. All right. So let me know in the comments that it's your first time. And also, please subscribe, right? Drop a comment, like the video, share the video, spread the word so others can get to the information that we have here and also benefit from it. Okay. And if you want to talk to me one-on-one, there's a possibility for us to speak over a call. So please send me an email if you would like a one-on-one consultation. And if you would like me to assist you with anything, feel free to reach me. All right. My voice is not so clear. Oh, Jibampe, sorry about that. I think I have the highest volume here. Let me know if anyone else having the same problem. Can you hear me well? Princess Nasiru, it's your first time. Thank you for joining. You're welcome to the channel. Thank you. Please, what qualifications considered? We are going to get to it. I'm going to show you everything. All right. So just chill, chill, chill. We have a long way to go. There's so much I want to show you in today's video. If you're old here, you know how I do it. I give you all the information so you can do it yourself without having to pay agents. All right. So there's a difference between agents and agencies. Okay. So I talk about recruitment agencies. That is what I talk about. Yeah, because I saw a comment on the video some days ago. Someone said I say don't use agents, but I still mention agencies. They're two different things. All right. Recruitment agencies are the people that help you to get a job, right? They're the middlemen between the employer and the talent, and you don't need to. Anyway, I'll get to show you all I'll show you all the info. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you. And then also, there's something I love to share on the channel because it has helped so many people. If you like to make $1,000 every month, a side hustle, then I have the perfect one for you. It's something I have done myself. I've done it for over 5 years. I've talked about it on the channel for so many months now. And many people from the channel have also started and they are also making money and they're so happy for it. So I just love to talk about it because people need money to move abroad, all right? So you can start this side hustle to save money to move abroad. I mean, it's something I did myself. You can become a publisher on Amazon KDP. And you don't need to write any book. You don't need to be a writer or anything. Anybody at all can do it with zero experience. You can do it the easy way, the way I did it. I did it the easy way out. And I just chose to public domain books. And I bought these books from Starkly.com. All right. Starkly.com. You go buy the pack of manuscripts from Starkly.com. It's already formatted, edited, and ready to publish. All right. So you buy it, publish it on Amazon KDP, and that's it. It sells to a global audience, and Amazon pays you every month. All right. You can make $1,000 every month from this side, and it's passive income. Because once you buy a pack of manuscripts, you upload it on Amazon KDP. That is it. That's all the work you need to do. And you get paid every month. So it's whether you're sleeping, you're on vacation, whatever, you're making money every month. And it's always like so cool to just be getting those alerts at the end of every month. So you don't need to know how it works. Like you need zero experience because I did not know anything about it when I started. When I got my manuscripts from Starkly, I also got trained by Starkly, like Starkly showed me ropes, all right? And when you buy your pack of manuscripts, it's going to come with that free training, all right? So you get the free training, and then it's going to show you everything you need, how to open your Amazon KDP account from anywhere in the world, how to publish your books, how to get paid, and general success in the business. And you also get to join an Amazon KDP group, a KDP group that has publishers from all around the world. All right. So when you buy your pack of manuscripts, please send me an email so I can add you to the group. My email address is jackieglobalmedia@gmail.com. It's on the screen right now. So just send me an email and I'll add you to the group. The links to buy your pack of manuscripts are in the description box below. You can also send me an email to share them with you. There are 4 different packs of manuscripts. There's a manuscript that has 30. There's a pack that has 30 manuscripts, 60 manuscripts, 150, and 300. So just go for the one that you can afford. There's always room to upgrade your pack later, but I highly recommend you go for a pack of 300 because that is what I did, and that is the one I can, confidently speak about. So when I say make $1,000, I saw a comment like before I came live. It's not fixed 1,000. It's not like it must be 1,000. All right. That's just like maybe an average or whatever for beginners. People make up to 12,000 every month, 20,000 every month. You can Google it. All right. There are KDP publishers all around the world. It's a global business, so there's so much information about it. So you can do your research, right? And then when you're ready to do it the way I did it, right, through publishing public domain, then you can buy a pack of manuscripts instantly. All the links are in the description box. And don't forget to send me an email so I can add you to the KDP group. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's get to it. There's a lot to share. Oh, first time. So many first timers. Thank you. Blessing. Love you already. Princess. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Prince Solomon. It's the first time as well. You're welcome. Thanks for joining. You guys are the best. All right, so I want to share my screen with you in my usual manner. Let's just get to talk about this matter of moving to the US for teaching jobs. All right, let me see. Let's start from here. So teachers are really needed in the US, right? And this dates back as far as this article was since 2019, right? So when I checked online and I was doing my research, I saw that every year, all the time, there's always a news about the US, hiring teachers from overseas. So you can see this as it dates back since 2019. They said, desperate to fill teacher shortages, US schools are hiring teachers from overseas. All right. This was as far back as 2019, even before the pandemic. So this has always been. And then obviously after the pandemic, there was even more shortage. So they are still actively hiring from overseas. Let me share with you a more recent news article. And if you do your research as well, you're going to see that it's so in the news that the US is hiring teachers. So you can see here, this headline says schools are hiring more teachers than ever. Schools are hiring more teachers than ever. So they are still actively hiring. They say that the more they hire, the more there is shortage. And why is it like that? Why is there so much shortage of teachers in the US? Why are citizens and permanent residents not taking up these teaching jobs? And why do they have to, go abroad to hire foreign workers? But whatever the case may be, I mean, it's an advantage for overseas workers that are looking to move to the US to teach. All right. So let me just get to share with you more or less a step-by-step process, how to get it done, really. This would be the first time I'm talking about this on the channel. A few days ago, I did a live stream like this about how to move to Japan as a teacher. And for the one for Japan, anybody can apply. You don't need to be a teacher. No experience is needed, all right? So anyone can basically do it as long as you have a bachelor's degree in any discipline whatsoever. You don't need to have any experience in teaching. That is for Japan, yeah? So there was so much demand. People kept asking, there was a lot of interest. So I was like, okay, let's do this for the USA. And so I had to do my research on it. And that is why I'm bringing this to you. So I'm going to bombard you with a lot of information in this video, okay? And then maybe subsequently, from the comments I get from you guys, I could then make specialized videos for the topics for the questions, to cover the questions that you're going to be asking me in the comments, okay? So please feel free. Please watch to the end before you comment, all right? Because this video is going to be very detailed, super detailed, right? So just watch it to the end first. And if you want me to talk more about any aspect of the information I'll be sharing here, then let me know in the comments so that I can do more videos about this, okay? Because I'm here to serve you, so just let me know what you want and I'll bring it to you, okay? So there are two ways you can move to the US as a teacher, and one of them would be going through agencies, like recruitment agencies, right? That is one way to get it done. But from my research, that way is not free. You're going to spend some money, to get that done, even though you're not paying them upfront, but along the line, there's some payments you're going to be making when you want to use the recruitment agencies. We're going to see that later. I'm going to show you their websites and all the information about, a full breakdown on how much it's going to cost you to move to the US as a teacher. We're going to get to see all of that in this video, all right? And then the second way you can do it is by applying directly to schools, right? So let me start with the second way, how to do it yourself without spending money, just applying directly to these schools. Let me share that one first. And then I'm going to share with you about 4 agencies that you can partner with to move to the US as a teacher. Going through the agencies is always easier. All right, that is the easier route, but not everybody may be able to afford it. So let me share this other one to do it your way. Do it by yourself first, and then we'll talk about the other one. All right. So you can just search for jobs, for teaching jobs online. So this is Indeed. If you're old to the channel, you know how much I love this website. Yeah. Can you see my screen? I hope you can. Can you guys see my screen? Let me know in the comments, please. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just trying to see it also so that I'm sure what I'm doing. Okay. All right, so you can see my screen. Let me just keep this here so I can see it. All right, so this is Indeed, right? So I love Indeed so much. So you can get teaching jobs here in Indeed. So what you can see here, I just did my own search. I searched for teaching jobs with H1B visa sponsorship. Yeah, that is something we're going to talk about, the visa type. I think I should have started with that. But let me show you this and then I'll talk about the visa. Okay, so you can see here early childhood teacher in different places in the States. So you can just go through it, see the details, see if you qualify and apply. So you can see different ones here. So you can search for different search terms. So me, I just chose to search for this. So you can be teaching jobs in US, whatever, visa sponsorship. You can just use whatever to search. So let's see the requirements for this job. Like, what are they looking for in the ideal candidate? So you can have an idea of the qualifications that you'll be needing to apply for these jobs, all right? So summary, full job description. I don't think we need to see that right now. Essential duty, essential daily duty. Now, we don't need to see that. These are things that you can see, I mean, everyone knows what a teacher is. So let's just see the requirements, yeah? All right, so required experience and credentials. I hope you guys can see my screen clearly. All right, so experience in early childhood education and or early childhood special education. Remember that they're looking for an early childhood teacher. That is the job title, right? So depending on what the job title is, the requirements are going to be different, yeah? So since one is early childhood, they are looking for an experience on the job. And then bachelor's degree in early education or early special education, all right? So whatever you're applying for, you just see the requirements, and then if you meet the requirements, you apply. If you don't meet the requirements, you can take time out to ensure you meet the requirements. If they're looking for experience, get the experience. If they require certain certifications, then you can just get that so that you stand a better chance of landing the job in the US. All right. Physical requirements, safely lift small children up to 30 pounds. Bend, stoop, and kneel to children's level, sit on the floor and small chairs. I can just imagine this, right? Stand for extended periods of time, withstand periods of time in the sun and heat outside, communicate clearly and intelligibly, both orally and in writing with children, families, and staff, right? So since this is for children, then obviously these are things that children usually do in school, but it depends on what level of education that you are, all right? It all depends on which level you're applying for. Okay, what else is here? Required skills and abilities. Eager or open to celebrate diversity in the classroom. I don't think we need all this, right? You guys can see this much later. So this one is looking for at least 2 years of relevant experience, and they're looking for a bachelor's degree. So this one is for people that are actually in the US already. So that's always one thing to look out for. Always check all the information and see if it's open to overseas, applicants, and then you apply, because obviously it's not every single job you're seeing in the US that can, sponsor your visa. It's not everybody, all right? So you have to look for the one that can sponsor you. You need to look for the sponsors. If you're old to the channel, I talk about sponsors in all the countries I talk about. So the US is no exception. You need to be getting a sponsor. All right, I will sponsor your visa. Did I search for early childhood? Why am I seeing early childhood in everything? Anyway, I guess that is where they have most of the shortage. Okay, so you can also check other job boards in the US. You can check LinkedIn. LinkedIn is another very good resource to getting jobs in the US and, of course, every other country. So LinkedIn, Indeed, and other job boards in the US, you can get, teaching jobs there. All right, so let's talk a little bit about the visa. So for teachers, the visa, there are two visa categories that are available for teachers, right? Two immigrant visas, and one of them is the H-1B visa. The H-1B visa is a non-immigrant visa that allows U.S. employers to temporarily employ foreign workers in specialty occupations, and teaching is part of that. All right, it is the largest visa category in the U.S. for guest workers. We are going to talk more about this visa much later. All right, I'm going to give you differences between the two visas and what you stand to gain from either of them. And the second visa category is the J1 visa. This is also known as the exchange visitor visa. So it is a non-immigrant visa that allows people to participate in exchange programs in the United States. So basically, if you're going to the US on this J1 visa as a teacher, it's basically an exchange teaching program. Okay, we'll get to talk about that later. All right, so this J1 visa is The J1 visa program is intended to promote cultural and intellectual exchange between countries, all right? So those are the two visas that are available for teachers. So you maybe want to do more research on those visas to get more information about them, all right? So let's get to talk about the agencies, the sponsors, that can assist you to move to the US. Because like I said, it is not every job that you see advertised on the job board that can sponsor you. So you really need to get a sponsor. All right. Okay, before we even get into that, let me show you another way you can apply directly to schools, right? So you can apply to states. Like if there's any states that you're targeting, you can apply directly to that state. You can go to like the website of the Department of Education in the state and then look at the school districts there. You see all of them usually have all the school districts, all the schools. So you can go there, check out the website, see the job vacancies and apply directly to the schools, all right? So while you're applying to these schools, that's really a hard way of doing it because not all of them are sponsors, right? So what will happen is that if they are not sponsors, they are going to let you know that they are not sponsors. And some of them can actually assist you to find a sponsor, or they will tell you to go find a sponsor and then come back, sort of thing. All right. So let me show you. Let me just give you a demo on how to find the school districts in different states. So we can just go to Google, right, and do a search. So for the one on my screen, I just did a search here, Florida Department of Education, right? That is the search I did. I hope you guys can see my screen. Yeah. So this is it, Florida Department of Education. So it can be any state, Arizona, any state you want to. You can just check. You can also Google public school. Well, how do they call it? Public education department. All right. So you can do like Arizona Public Education Department, or you do Arizona Department of Education, either of them. All right. So this is it. So you just come here, go to divisions and go to public schools, right? So you go to public schools and you're going to see information about the schools, and you can search by district. So you can go to so you can see here a list of schools by district, list of schools by districts. All right. So all of these websites are going to have this information for you. They list all the schools by district, and you can even Google directly for the district. So you can Google something like Florida list of school districts and just go directly to it. All right, Texas list of school districts. So you can narrow down your search to the school districts. You're going to see the full list. They all have links. They all have websites, that you can, go to reach out to them. So that is about applying by yourself and moving to the US. So let's now go to look at these sponsors that are like recruitment agencies. All right, it's always easier to go through them, but like I said, there are charges and we're going to see that. So let's just look at the first one. I'm just trying to be fast. Trying to be fast because I have so much to share. So let's see this one. If you're just joining, please give the video a thumbs up. All right, please give the video a like. Please, 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 it supports the channel. Okay, so let's see this one. Please just hit the like button. Just take a second to hit the like button. It really helps. All right, please, please, please hit the like button, please. Thank you. And then if you're not subscribed, also please subscribe to the channel so you can be seeing more videos like this. I talk about so many countries, not just the US, UK, Australia, Japan, Germany, any country, I talk about so many. So there's so much information already. Pathways and countries that you can take advantage of, and I'll always bring you more, so just stay tuned to the channel to get the info. All right, so let me know in the comments who is interested so far. From the information you've seen so far, are you interested in moving to the US as a teacher? Let me know in the comments. Please let me know in the comments. All right, you guys are not liking the video, please hit the like button. Please give the video a like. Just hit the thumbs up. Hit the thumbs up button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you all. All right, so this is USAE employment. So you can see it here, connecting cultures and enhancing education through our international teacher exchange. So that is basically what they do. They are all about, getting overseas teachers into the US. So you can see here, they have information about them. They have information about teachers, information about schools, and the visa, and then contact them, right? So where do we start? Where do we start? Where do we start? Let's look at the visa. Let us get to know more about this visa. J1 visa status maintenance. Teachers in J1 status are responsible for learning, understanding, and complying with US federal laws, and all that, and all that, and all that, and all that. Okay, they're not even giving info about the visa, actually. I thought we were going to give a breakdown about the visa, but it's okay. We'll talk about the visas later. So let's just go back. Let's start from here. Let's click on teachers. Teach overseas with confidence. Our teacher exchange program gives you all the support you need to travel with confidence while enjoying new cultural experiences, sharing your unique knowledge and perspective, and gaining incredible new career opportunities. So let's see the steps that they have, the steps to landing the US on this. So apply for the program. You click here to apply. Once eligibility requirements are met, we'll guide you through the application process, resume submission, and subsequent interviews. Our step-by-step timeline explains the process in detail. So just click here to begin your application, your journey with them. From placement to dream trip to the USA, USAE will identify, USAE is this agency, yeah? Will identify a suitable host school and obtain a job offer on your behalf after a video interview. So they are going to be you're going to pass their own eligibility test and then a video interview. And when they feel like, yes, you are a good fit, then they are going to match you with a school in the US. So they are the ones doing the footwork for you. So you don't need to apply to 1,000 schools. You just meet them, they take you on, and they're going to place you with a job. All right. And then visa sponsorship. We operate as your visa sponsor for 3 years, which can be extended for up to 2 additional years. So that is 5 years in total. We also issue your family visa documents after 100 days of your arrival. So for them, you need to arrive first, and then your family will join you. Relocation services. USAE offers comprehensive relocation assistance to all teachers, yeah? Orientation, emergency support, tax guidance, and all of that. So let's get to see the cost, because I saw that earlier. So let's see, what is this going to cost you? Cost, right? Costs are subject to change with inflation and increasing cost of goods globally and all of that. Pre-arrival fees. Application acceptance fee, $500. Relocation fee, $750. Foreign credential evaluation fee, $250 to $500. You see, I was telling you that this method is super expensive. Not everybody has this money to pay, to go through all of this. But yeah, I know people do, right? But not everybody. So that is why I had to start with the free, the one where you can do everything by yourself. All right. And then foreign credential, okay, we've talked about that. And the service fee, that is like COS, that's your visa sponsorship, what you're going to be using to apply for your visa, yeah? Embassy visa fee. So obviously this one you're going to be paying, when you apply for your visa. Shipping and handling, $150. Initial insurance for J1, initial expense fund to carry, international flights. So it's not like you're going to be submitting all these monies to them. They're just telling you, giving you an idea of what it's going to cost you for the entire process. It doesn't mean you're giving them this money, no. So their own fees is this application, acceptance fee, and all of that, all right? So you can see flight ticket here. Obviously, you're going to be paying your flight ticket. You're not going to walk to the US and all of that. So those are basically what they're showing you. Then post-arrival and program-related fees. EV first-time placement fee, $3,000. I mean, it's just a lot. So you can just go through it, during your spare time and see what the cost implication would be. All right. So expenses. Travel expenses to and from the US are paid by teachers. This includes airfare, public transportation, parking, and any other transportation expenses involved in getting to your host community. It can be between $500 to $1,500. It is listed somewhere here as well. It's all here, right? Just read all of that. We don't need to go through this. So you just have, and then they also have a cost of living guide, what you should expect, for your monthly expenses in the US. You're not giving them this money. All right, let me point that out again. It's not like you're giving them the money. They're just letting you know what you may be spending in the US. Okay, so monthly rent, food, utilities, and all of that. So all these estimates are like suggestions, if I may put it that way, because it's going to differ depending on which state you are, which districts you are, and also your own lifestyle, right? So everybody is going to be different for everybody depending on the lifestyle you're looking at in the States. All right, so this is just one of them, USAE. The URL is usaemployment.org. So if you can just come here and see more info about them. Please remember, right, that everything I do here is just based on research. It's not like I know them personally or anything. So please also do your own due diligence, yeah? So I've dropped the link in the live chat. The link is in the live chat, so you can just get it from there. But obviously you've seen it, so you can just Google it and find your way. All right. Can US accept teachers from Nigeria in terms of the manner at which we speak English, though we speak correctly? But how about our intonation to theirs? Yeah, most definitely. When it has to do with our English, we are like Nigerians, right? Are one of the best English speakers in the world that are not like, should I say that are not regarded as native English speakers. Our English is like pretty much good, so it's not going to be a barrier whatsoever. All right. Nigerians are really leading in the professional world in the US, so that's not a problem. Please feel free to apply. Okay. All right. So feel free to ask questions. I'll just answer them as we go. If you're just joining, please give the video a thumbs up. Please give the video a like and let me know what's your feedback. Do you guys can do? Let me know what you think. And from the information you've seen so far, you doing it yourself or going through these agencies that are sponsors? Let me know. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? Which one looks better for you? Okay. Let's see the next one. The next agency, or should I call them sponsor, the next sponsor, because sometimes you can reach out to schools directly, and when the schools are not sponsors, they may send you to one of these people that I want to show you. All right, so it's still possible that while applying yourself and you apply to a school that is not a sponsor, they may refer you to one of these sponsors that I'm showing you right now. So this is another one, Teach Away. All right, Teach Away. Discover where teaching abroad can take you. Your dream teaching job is out there. We are here to help you get it. So you can see the teaching jobs they have on the website, and you can also register with them, and then they help you, at the back end to land a teaching job. All right. International and online teaching jobs, become a teacher today, and all that and all that. So let's see the jobs they have. View teaching jobs. Let's see what is available right now on the website. But do not rely only on the ones here because they don't put everything out here. Let's see the US, right? United States. Let's see the ones in the States. All right. Teaching jobs in the USA. Looking to find your next teaching job in the US, our US Teacher Job Board lets you search for K-12 teaching jobs, ESL teaching jobs, principal jobs, and college teaching jobs by location and teaching job type. Okay, so there are currently 23 vacancies found here. There is Spanish instructor in Queens, New York. There is one in Far Rockaway, still in New York, elementary teacher in Virginia, elementary teacher North Carolina, Mandarin, Spanish, elementary teacher, math teacher, exceptional special education teaching assistants, and all of that. So you can just go through them and also register with them as well so that you can land a job, all right? And then what else? Okay, before we even go further, I have some others. I have 3 more here to show you. 1, 2, yeah. But before then, let me just give you like differences between the two visa types that are available for teachers so that you can know which one, suits you better. Okay, so let me just give you that information real quick before we go ahead. So for the J1 visa, yeah, let's see. So the comparison is the J1 visa and the H1B visa. All right. So the J1 visa is valid for 5 years. And after the 5 years, you may be required to exit the US to your home country for 2 years before you can come back to the US again. But there's a way around that. If you have an approved waiver, there's something they call a waiver that exempts you from that exit, requirement. So you can just stay back, to continue working in the US. But the thing is that for this J1 visa, you cannot convert it to a green card. You can't get a green card on this J1 visa, at least according to my research, all right? But the H1B visa is valid for 6 years, and you don't need to exit the US, to come back and continue. You can just stay, forever in the US if that is what you want. And then you can also convert it to a green card. If you move to the USA to teach on the H1B, you'll be eligible to apply for your green card. That is your permanent residency in the US. And then you don't need to return home and all of that, as it is with the J1 visa that you have to leave after 5 years unless you have the waiver. All right. If we do a video about this, maybe if you guys want, I can do videos for these visas only, where I get to give you a full breakdown about the visas, what the waiver is, blah blah blah, all of that. If you're interested, I can do a video about that. All right. Then another thing is that the J1 visa, you don't need any teaching certificate for it, all right? You don't need any teaching certificate prior. You don't need to register as a teacher or have the license to teach in the US prior to arriving the US. All the certification will be done after you arrive the US, all right? And whereas for the H1B visa, certification is needed, and you may need to write exams, and all of that, before you can apply for the H1B visa to teach in the US. So those are the differences. So in this case, in the first point I gave, I'm sure you prefer the H1B visa because it's a path to permanent residency in the US, and you don't need to exit, at the end of 5 years. But this second point, the J1 seems easier because you don't need any certification for it. You can do all of that when you arrive the US already. And then the third thing I want to point out about this is that for the J1 visa, you don't need any English language certification. You don't need TOEFL, you don't need IELTS or anything like that. You don't need to prove your English proficiency at all for the J1 visa. Whereas the H1B visa, you need to have your English language proficiency test, right? And you also, for J1, you don't need any medical medical tests and all of that. But for the H1B, you may be required to take some medical exam like tuberculosis, all those exams they usually do. So and that's another difference between the two visas. So the J1 visa kind of sounds easier, right? Okay, so another difference between these visas is that the J1 visa, your dependents can work in the States with you. So if you have a spouse, your spouse can also work in the US alongside you, and can study as well. Your spouse can work and can study. Whereas on the H1B, your spouse cannot work, but your children can study. So on both visas, you can move with your dependents, right? But J1, your spouse can work. H1B, your spouse cannot work. Okay, so those are the differences. But your children can study in the US. So you may just want to look at the two visas to see which one favors you the most. Let me know in the comments. Which one do you prefer more? Which one do you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments which one you prefer, from the little information I've shared about it. But obviously, feel free to do more research about this visa so you can just, get all the information. Because I just summarize everything. So you just pick the best, most useful information to give to you. All right. So let me see. Do you have questions before we move ahead? Please, aside from the bachelor's degree as a qualification, what other qualifications do one need? Yeah, I showed that earlier when I was showing you the job. So the jobs will always show you that All right, the jobs will show you all that information. Okay, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, please use the link that is currently on the screen to book that session, stellar.co/466J98. So you can just use that to book a one-on-one consultation with me, or you can send me an email, all right, and we can arrange that. All right, so let's move ahead. So let me just give you like a breakdown about the step-by-step process to getting to the US as a teacher. So just a recap on the steps so that you can maybe write it down or whatever. So number one, you have to look for a sponsor. Okay, apply for jobs, look for a sponsor, either directly to the schools or you go through the agencies, that are sponsors, and you submit your documents. You're going to have an interview, obviously, and then when you land the job, your sponsor will send you the service number, the SEVIS number. That is what you're going to be using to apply for your visa. All right, it's like the COS that the UK gives you. Then you would apply for the visa in your home country, get a visa appointment, and attend your visa interview, and then wait to receive your visa. When your visa is approved, you buy a flight ticket, hop on a plane, and move to the US. So that's basically how it works. Okay, those are all the steps that you need to land the US as a teacher. And all this, the process of, if you're working with any of these agencies, right, it could take you like maybe about 3 months, 4 months, to get everything sorted. And then the visa approval, getting your interview and visa approved, it all depends on your country and, the volume of applications they're currently handling. But ideally, getting the job and everything sorted should take like 3 to 4 months. Ideally, it takes about that. So you can just add the visa, however long it takes you to get your visa in your country, you add that to the processing time. It's really fast, I believe. I think it's fast. Okay, let's look at another one. Please, if you're new here, please hit the like button. Please give the video a thumbs up if you find this valuable. Please hit the like button, okay? And don't forget to subscribe if you're new here so you can be getting more information like this. All right. Well done, sis, for the good work. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. I am a teacher in Sri Lanka, having diploma, bachelor, and master's in education. Can I apply? Of course, you're overqualified. Definitely, you can apply. All right, you have the experience, you have the training, so you're good. All right. All right, so let's go to the next one. Let me show you the next one that I have here. If you guys are really interested, I'll do more videos to show you more sponsors so you can reach out to them. Okay, so this is another one. This is HRC International. So they have teaching jobs that you can, use to move to the US. So they have how to apply. Let us see the how to apply. Application process. We are clear about the way we work. No upfront fees, a spread out program plan, and a dedicated career consultant. The first one I showed you as well, there is no upfront fees. You only get to pay after you have arrived in the US or something. I think that is when you get to pay. I'm not so sure, but I think that's what I saw. So here also they've said no upfront fees, right? So you're not paying anything to get the job. Once we start this awesome experience together, your life will never be the same. Yada, yada, yada. Let's see. For all positions, we'll walk you through everything you need to know step by step. Apply on our website. That is the first step. And then have an introduction call with them. Then review the offer we just sent you. They're going to send you a visa. They're going to give you an offer after the introduction call. So when you review it, then sign the offer and collect all documents. Complete the talent pitch, coaching call with your career consultant, interview with the employer. You are hired. Prepare to go to the consulate to pick up your visa, book your ticket, and fly. All right. So that is just a fast breakdown of the step-by-step process with HRC International. Let me drop the link in the live chat. I forgot to drop Teach Away, so let me drop Teach Away also. Let me also drop teach away, please, so that you can use that. But obviously you've seen it on the screen and I've said it, so it's easy to find, but those are the links, all right? Can people in the UK apply, and is it with travel? Yes, you can apply from anywhere in the world. Is it with travel? I don't know what that means. Maybe just watch the video. Maybe you're just joining. You can watch from the beginning to get all the information about that, okay? I'm a diploma, I'm a diploma holder in teaching. Can I apply? Yes, you can. I mean, application is free. I'm into fashion and design. I need fashion and design program, please. Okay, yeah. I think I have something for that. Not even I think. I have something for fashion designers in the UK. I have a video like that. That is it the Global Talent Visa, if that is what they call it in the UK. I did a video like that. All right, let's see the next one. So this is another agency for teachers. So this agency uses the J1 visa as well. The J1 visa program. This is HTP. All right. So program for teachers. The J1 visa program is a Department of State cultural exchange program. It allows foreign nationals to teach full-time in accredited public and private US primary and secondary schools for up to 3 years. All right. So eligibility, you can see all of this, you can read all of this. It's not much. Basically, the things that we've said already. Not working as a teacher at the time of application. To participate, you must meet the following requirements: meet the qualifications for teaching in primary and secondary schools in your home country, not working as a teacher at the time of application, but otherwise meet the qualifications for teaching at primary and secondary schools, have sufficient proficiency in English, possess rather a degree equivalent to a US bachelor's degree in either education or the academic subject field in which you intend to teach. Satisfy the eligibility standards of the US state in which you will teach. Be of good reputation and character. Agree to come to the US temporarily for a purpose of teaching full-time at an accredited primary or secondary school. Yeah. Requirements: you must begin your employment with a host school at the start of the academic year in August or September, and all of that. So you can just read all of that. Then the expenses, program expenses paid to HTP. So these are the ones you're going to be paying to this agency, right? Processing fee of 1,500 per academic year, service registration fee of $220 dollars, and then program and insurance fee $90 per month. All right, so they're very upfront with what their fees are. So you've seen it. Are you okay with it? You go forward, okay? Then these are other fees as well. So these ones are not for them. You can see visa application fees and all of that, flight tickets and whatnot. But these are the ones that will be paying to them. So this one is a yearly payment. This one is a one-time payment, and this one you're going to be paying every month. All right. So are you good with that? Is that something that you feel you want to be doing? It's up to you to decide. All right. So yeah, I think we can call it a day. I think we can stop there for now. So let me know what your needs are. If you need more videos on this, you can just let me know in the comments, and I will be more than happy to bring them to you, okay? Do you have questions? I mean visa sponsorship. Okay, you're asking if there's visa sponsorship. Yes, there is. Yes, yes, yes. Obviously, you need visa sponsorship. All right. I am an English language and literature in English teacher. Am I eligible? I'm sure you've seen all the information, so you can just know. You don't need to be asking me like all these basic questions. You've seen the information yourself. You're an educator, right? So you should know. Okay. Let's see. I think I've answered everything because I was answering as we go. So I've answered all the questions. Yeah. I mean, can you travel with your family? Yes, you can. You can travel with your family. Yes, 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 yes. on both visa types. So any visa you want to go for, yes, yes, yes. All right. So the first agency we saw, they did say that you need to arrive first and then they'll process for your family. All right. But I mean, that's their own modus operandi. So others are not going to be like that. And obviously, if you're doing it yourself, you can go with your family at once. For the two visa categories, you can go with your family. So that is big, that is sorted. You can, so whichever way you want to go, you want to go first or they join you later, it all works fine. Okay. So I think that's it for today. Yes, we love to come to US as a teacher. Okay, that's amazing. If you're just joining, please, you may need to watch from the beginning so you can get all the information. We've been here for 50 minutes already, so we have shared so much. We technically have finished sharing all the info. So just watch from the beginning to get all the information, all right? It's quite detailed. So let me know in the comments which other information you will be needing so I can bring it your way, okay? Don't forget, if you want to make $1,000 every month, you can start a side hustle by becoming a publisher on Amazon KDP. It's something I've done for over 4 years, and I highly recommend it. So you can buy your pack of manuscripts to start your publishing business. You don't need to be a writer. Just buy your manuscripts that are already formatted, edited, and ready to publish. And then it comes with free training. So you can just publish them on Amazon KDP and sell to a global audience and get paid every month. So someone asked me earlier, do you need to market your books? Are you going to be selling your books by yourself? No. The answer is no. Amazon is selling it for you. All right. Amazon is the biggest e-commerce platform in the world with over 3 billion active visitors every month. All right. So the customers are there already just waiting for you to publish your books. People usually sell their books in 1 day, in 2 days of being on KDP. So it's amazing. The customers are there and these books are in high demand globally. So your books are going to be selling in the US, in Canada, in Germany, in the UK, Japan, all around the world. All right. So all you need to do is put them on KDP and Amazon does all the work for you and they pay you your royalties at the end of every month. All right. So the links to buy your pack of manuscripts are in the description box, or you can just send me an email and I'll send the links to you. After buying your pack of manuscripts, please send me an email so I can add you to the group of KDP publishers. All right. We have a group, so you can join the group if you're interested. So since the group is a very private group and only for KDP publishers, there are publishers from all around the world in that group. So you must be a publisher before you can join. So when you buy your pack of manuscripts, then send me an email and I'll add you to the group. All right. Thank you so much. If you're new here or you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe to the channel so you can be seeing more videos from me and also so that you can get notified when I come live tomorrow. All right. So please join me again tomorrow. Let me know in the comments which country you'd like me to talk about, which routes, which occupation, anything that you need. Just let me know all your needs in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to talk about them. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's see you again tomorrow. Love you all. Love you all. Thank you.